Hi folks, how you doing? This is Iqbal. Let's have a quick look how Nvidia did today and what should we expect rest of the week. Nvidia opened at 867, it made a high 905, it made a low 850 and it closed at 893, that is 1% down. So if you remember my yesterday conversation, I mentioned you guys that based on my understanding, there is no upward momentum at that point on Nvidia. So I was expecting Nvidia to go down a little bit, but I was not expecting Nvidia will go down much yesterday. So exactly same thing happened. Nvidia went down probably 15-20 points from yesterday, but it did not go below 845, and that's a very good thing. I will talk about why this is a good thing when I will be speaking about technical charts. Now let's take a look 5 day. Nvidia 1.8% down in 5 days, 1 month 28% up, and 6 month is 111% up. So same story in last 6 months. Nvidia did not do a major correction. When I say correction, I don't mean that I'm talking about the downtrend. I'm talking about the Fibonacci levels correction, that is 23%, 38%, and 50%. So at least 23% correction is due, and that did not happen so far. And I'm not sure when that's going to happen. We'll talk about this correction more when I will be talking on Fibonacci levels in a bit. Now let's take a look technical chart. I'm showing you 20-day 1 hour chart. The lowest point 667, the highest point is 957. If you take a look MACD line went down today, but the good thing it did not go down further from zero line. Okay, so it started going up. So there is some upward momentum on Nvidia starting to build up, and that's a good sign. As I told yesterday that there was some momentum going down, so it happened, there's some correction happened today, but the momentum was not too strong. So that's why Nvidia did not go down too much today. Okay, let's talk about Fibonacci level. So I have drawn Fibonacci levels starting from 0% to 100%. The next level of support was 888, and Nvidia already broken that. And after that, it was 846. And today it tried to go there, but it did not touch 846. And that's a very good news. Why? Because if Nvidia had broken 846, then the next level of support was 812. And that would have given signal that Nvidia is very much under pressure, and the selling pressure is much, much higher than the buying pressure. There was more possibility that Nvidia would go down to touch 812 this week, but it did not happen, and that's a good news. Now let's take a look RSI. In 20-day 1 hour chart, at this point RSI is at 55. It's neither oversold nor overbought, so it doesn't tell much where Nvidia is going. Now let's take a look at the other AI stocks. So SoundHound 1% up today, AMD 4.8% down, Avago almost flat, SMCI 8.9% down, Nvidia about 1% up, so as of now. So this means it's a mixed picture. Some are up and some are down. If you remember yesterday, I showed you this min-max level, Nvidia expected price range for this quarter. So Nvidia is well within the range. At this point, Nvidia is at 890. So there is some upward pressure on Nvidia starting to build up. But at the same time, you see Nvidia at this point is little overvalued. So if the downward pressure builds up, Nvidia should come down to touch around 820. But I'm not seeing that's happening tomorrow. And today is the second day for the GTC Nvidia conference. If some of you are already attending it, please leave your comment in the comment section how it is going. We expected yesterday that GTC conference should boost Nvidia shares, but as of this point, it doesn't look like it impacted Nvidia shares much. Now, regarding the economic data, so we have FOMC meeting coming up tomorrow, and we have Mr. Powell speaking after the rate decision meeting. So be watchful for this press conference. So I will be watching very closely. So his wordings are very important. If he says that the inflation numbers are not going in the right direction, and if he shows some kind of lack of confidence, then you will see market will react negatively on Thursday. But if he says that inflation numbers going in the right direction, going right on target, and he doesn't see any concern, then the market will not react negatively. So his wordings are very important. And after that, I don't see any economic indicator coming up. Is some initial jobless claim, but that's not going to impact market much, I'm hoping. And then Friday, don't have much. So yeah, that's the only big thing happening tomorrow. So if I summarize today's conversation, so I do not see any strong downward pressure on Nvidia at this point. So it's starting to build up some momentum to go up. So let's see if it can be able to cut our next level of resistance that was 925 or 930. I'm guessing it might go above 900 tomorrow. But I'm not expecting Nvidia to go and cut 845 level tomorrow. And we'll talk more after the close tomorrow, and we'll have better picture tomorrow after FOMC meeting as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Talk to you more tomorrow. Take care.